What's happening, my peeps? It's your boy One Man Walk here, back again with another Football Manager 2016 squad guide. So for today, we have my team, Manchester City. The big spenders is what they've been called, but honestly, every team has spent big one time or another, and that's why they are where they are today. Okay, so if we look at the finances, you have 25 million in the bank, and you've got no transfer budget. Oh, you got a little bit. You got basically zero transfer budget because of the fair play or something. Spent too much. But anyway, I'm going to show you some transfers. You've got quite a big wage budget though, which you can adjust a bit, which I have done. Okay, let's have a look at the transfers I've made. First transfer I made was the real life Ilkay Gundogan, who comes in to the squad. I've decided to bring him in. He looks to be really good, 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. Look at those brilliant squads there. Look at those 17s, 16s. Looks to be a really nice player. Definitely needed another centre midfield. Star player for most, star player for all Premier League sides. Good one. We've also brought in Nolito. Shit, sorry. Dropped my mic. We've also brought in Nolito, who can play left, right, centre, and striker, but mainly on the left I would use him. 3-star current ability, 3-star potential ability, but looks to be a really nice. They made the transfer in real life, so I'm like, yeah, let's give him a go. He's actually really good on FN. I've found he's amazing. We've also brought in Sadio Berahino. He was just, I wanted him in the squad. Like, he looks to be a really nice backup striker that they need. I sold Wilfred Bonny because he's an absolute muppet, but he looks to be a really good player. He goes toward the minimum count as well. And we've brought in heavily linked John Stones, like the 5-star current 5-star potential ability, 2.5-star current ability. Looks like to be a really good centre back who could go for the future. Looks to be very nice indeed. Let's have a look at the tactics. So I've decided to go with the I'm just going to change this quickly. We decided to go with the 4-2-3-1 wide formation because I think this suits Manchester City's style of play where they retain possession. In the instructions, we got retain possession. They're pretty explosive and room for position. Prevent the short goalkeeper distribution, play out of defense, work ball into the box, and look for overlap. They're on control so that they keep the ball. We're going to put it onto a lower tempo. Okay, in goal, you've got the main man, Joe Hart, England's #1. Even though he had a major blunder at Euros, he's still a top quality goalkeeper on Football Manager. Looks to be a really nice player and will definitely serve you well. No cons whatsoever. In the right back position, it's between Zabaleta and Sanya. I go with Zabaleta. Look at that. He has gone in real life. He's been sold to, I can't remember where he's been sold to. It's like somewhere in the Serie A, like AC Milan or not AC Milan, like Roma or Inter or something like that. But he's at Man City. He's absolutely god. He's won World Player of the Year for me and other saves. He's amazing. The centre backs, we're going to go with the captain, Vincent Kompany, 4-star current ability, looks to be an absolute beast, a bit susceptible to injuries, but still, he's an amazing player. And on the other side, we've got Nicolas Otamendi. He's a very nice player as well. He's actually really good on FM. 4-star current ability again. Like, these centre backs should be really good on Football Manager. Left back, it's between Kolarov and Kale Clichy. I go with Kale Clichy just because of his pace. Kolarov's really good on the set pieces, but I found that Clichy actually plays better, and he's a bit younger, so that's why I've decided to pick him. Unlikely to improve, yeah, he is 30, so. In the deep line playmaker, we go with Ilkay Gundogan. I was tossing up between putting him or Yaya in the more attacking role. I decided to put Yaya in the more attacking role because that's where he plays in real life. So yep, that's his stats, look to be quite nice. And in the box-to-box, we're going with Yaya, or should we change it to advanced playmaker? No, I like box-to-box Yaya. So, oh, you can play Cam as well. Like, amazing player. Yaya is just, Yaya. He's absolute beast of player, runs up and down. He's got a bit of competitive streak, but he should be fine. On the right, we're going with Raheem the Dream. This guy's actually a beast on FM. Just actually 5-star potential ability. He plays really well on FM, like his acceleration just burns defenders. On the left we go with Kevin De Bruyne. You can also play this guy in the centre, but I decided to play him on the left. Look at that potential ability. He's an absolute gem on FM. He's probably one of the better players I've ever seen. and I just love him in real life. And in the centre we go with David Silva. You could play him on the left, but I've decided to play him in the centre because I feel that at the moment he is more developed than De Bruyne, so I'm going to put him in the centre and De Bruyne on the left. They still both play amazing. And up front, it's Sergio Aguero, obviously. Oh my god, what is this glitch? There we go, it's gone. He's an absolute beast. He's one of the best strikers, probably behind. He's probably, I reckon, the best striker in the world at the moment. Like, honestly, who is better than Aguero at the moment? Oh, Suarez, or Ibra, or Lewandowski, actually. But seriously, this guy comes in the top 5 easily. Best striker in the Premier League. On the bench, we're going to go with backup keeper Willie Caballero. The glitch, mate. Backup keeper Caballero, nothing special. Just don't start him and get rid of him as soon as possible. Then we're going to go with... You can go with John Stones or Mangala. I'm going to go with Mangala just because he's better at the moment, but still I would start Stones as well. And then we also go with... Actually, we'll go with Stone... No, we'll go with Kolarov now. Kolarov with his free kicks is a really good impact player to bring on. I find he can also play centre mid really well, or left mid. So just be advised, like you can use him there. He's really good. Then in the centre we go with Fernandinho, and I think that's all we'll go for now. Fernandinho, he's pretty good in the centre. He's a nice substitute for either of the players. Looks to be pretty decent. Current international, yep, he's all that you want to be. I'm just going to put a couple of players out. Saido Berahino definitely makes it onto the bench. You've seen him already. He's the backup striker. Nolito will make it onto the bench as your left midfield or cam or whatever. He can play there. And Samir Nasri, yep, that's going to be our bench. And Samir Nasri, who can play centre, right, or left. Play him across the park anywhere. Really nice substitute. Not great in real life, but he is a great substitute. Also, you've got Fernando in that centre mid position, who is really decent actually. Jesus Navas, a bit of pace on the wing, but he is getting old, so you might want to cash out soon. Bakary Sagna is another very useful right back that you can use. Kelechi Iheanacho, the youngster, who's actually really good, scores some banging goals on FM. Play him as not as the target man because of his height. Play him as the advanced forward or the poacher. Both positions work perfectly for him. You've also got Brandon Barker, who's another youngster you can use. And actually, Fabian Delph is a god on FM. This guy is actually one of the best players in the Man City team. I found, actually, we're going to put him on the bench. What's Fernandinho? 16 mil. And then you've got Delph, who's 19.75. Delph is really, really, really good on FM. Like, seriously, he is good team player, ambitious, can play in a couple of positions. Like, he's a really good player. And so that's the team. Set pieces, you got on the corners, Kolarov, De Bruyne, and Silva. On the free kicks, you got Yaya, Kolarov, De Bruyne, and Silva. Penalties, Aguero, Yaya, Silva, De Bruyne, and Fernandinho. Okay, so then for the competitions, you have to win the Premier Division, which is going to be quite tough with the likes of Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool, not really, no, Arsenal, Leicester, of course, but it's definitely achievable. FA Cup, you need to reach the final, which is going to be actually pretty difficult. Capital One Cup, not important, so just leave it. UEFA Champions League, look at that. I've actually managed to get the right name because I've used the in-game editor to do that. You have to reach the quarterfinal, definitely achievable. In the second season, you should be looking to win the Premier Division and the UEFA Champions League and the FA Cup and the Capital One Cup, so you can definitely do a clean sweep in the second half. For our friendlies, in our first friendly, we won 4-1 against SC Sagamihara. Aguero scored a pen, Sterling, Yaya, and Nasri. They had this one guy who scored. Then we played, I'm not bothering with the name, we played this other team. Berahino scored his first goal and accompanied 2 late goals in the 80th minute to give us the 2-0 victory. Then we played this team, Aguero, and then Sterling scored a double, and this Okabayashi guy scored one back. Then we played Porto and won 4-2, which was really happy about. Aguero, Sterling, Nolito scoring his first goal, and Mangala, Abubakar, and Brahimi hit back for them. And then we lost to Al Jazeera 1-0. Vucinic scored in the 87th minute. You can see a very weak lineup with all these players on the bench. We just played a youth team practically. and lost 1-0, but it's all good. You start your campaign against Everton, who've got 5 players out injured, great, and Newcastle, West Brom, Chelsea, so pretty easy. At the end of the season, Stoke, West Ham, Crystal Palace won't provide trouble. Is there anywhere? Just the Arsenal, Everton there, and the Tottenham, Liverpool, and the Leicester, Man United. This period here, Leicester, Man United, the Champions League, Tottenham, and Liverpool. So yeah, that's your trouble period. Big thing you need to note is that you need to watch fitness. I see that they don't have much squad depth, which is why I've had to bring in a lot of players. But just watch the squad depth. Make sure the guys are all fit and ready to play. So just watch out for that. Can we see their kits? Where's the kits? There we go. Yeah, very nice kits. I've got not the new ones, not the new badge, unfortunately. Media predict us to come first. Oh, sweet. Look at those beautiful signings. Under 21s, do we have any? Jovetic, obviously, out on loan. 27.5 million. Wow. So definitely worth bringing him back and selling him. Jason Denaire develops into quite a decent centre-back. Definitely bring him back after his loan and play him. Zuccolini's also quite decent. Patrick Roberts, another youngster. He develops really well as well. Under 18. Oh, Enes Unal. He's decent as well. That's striker. I rate him at on this game. Luke Bratton gave me so much problems. He's 25 and he's shit, man. Brahim Diaz is a really decent player who can play centre mid, cam, left mid, or right mid, but I would train him in definitely centre mid and cam. He is a nice player, nice potential ability, and he looks to be one for the future really well. And we've also got this Christian Getchel-Hug, who's a goalkeeper, who's got 5-star potential ability. Like, this guy is a tank. Actually, we're going to move him to the senior squad, because he looks to be pretty decent and will definitely get some game time. He's a youth contract, but, like, let's move him to the under 21s, and we'll keep him there, because that's where I think he'll grow the most. But, we got Zacharias 4 as well. This striker, he will develop as well, 4-star potential ability. And Thierry, who can forget about Thierry Ambrose, mate? This is another great striker you've got. Tosin Adarabo, who looks decent. Look at all this talent. We've also got the likes of Manu Garcia, who develops well as well. Angelino at left back develops well as well. So you got a lot of talent. Look at how many players here. Like, massive talent you've got. So Manchester City, definitely a team that you could use and clean sweep second season. If you like the video, please leave a like. I would really appreciate it, and sub to my channel, One Man Wall. This is like the tactics, the players you can use, the transfers to make so that you can do your own save. This is One Man Wall signing out. Peace out.